What's up, y'all? This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading, so take what resonates. I'm going to start with getting a surface level energy to guide the reading, and we'll go deeper from there. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And on the bottom of the deck, we have King of Pentacles in reverse. It wants to talk about the money. I'm just playing. It is about the money. It's about abundance, but it's also about this sense of self, this sense of fulfillment that is partnered with abundance. So it's like there's a new era that wants to be provided to you, or a provided opportunity to you for a brand new beginning, and like a brand new version of yourself that is very prosperous, very wealthy, materially and spiritually, mentally, energetically, all of it. It's both coming out in the reverse. I feel like there's some sort of stagnancy or blockage that wants to be that wants to come to the surface so that we can get this level up. What is blocking Aries from this level up, from this new version of themselves? Seven of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So something is limiting you from being able to truly see that anything is possible. It's like something's keeping you from fully embodying the fact that miracles can happen, like type shit. And it's like that frame of open thinking and imagination, or just like being open to the possibility that paths you can't even imagine can come to life, can come true. It's real. It's like something's keeping you from fully embodying that energetic openness and freedom and expansiveness that is necessary in order to cultivate this new version of yourself, to really attract and magnetize in this really I just got so many words come to mind: excessive, devotional, aspirational. Like, it's just a really high level of magnetism and abundance that's accessible to you. And yeah, with the Devil in reverse, it feels like there's been this sort of illusion of the mind that's been keeping you from really stepping into this space of freedom. And with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's been like a deep-seated limiting belief of yours for a long time. It's become a routine, a habit, a pattern. It's like engrooved in your brain. Like every time you've thought those thoughts of like, I'm not enough, or my wildest dreams aren't achievable. It doesn't have to be in those words, but like-minded thoughts. Every time you've thought those, whether it was conscious or subconscious, it's created an even deeper groove in the brain, and it's made it that much easier for you to go down that trail of thought. And it feels like something deep that needs to be reimagined, reinvented, edited, all of that. This illusion has got to go. And with the Devil being in the reverse, I feel like you're already in the process of letting this go, whether that's conscious or not. It feels like a big thing of all this. A lot of this feels like really subconscious energy type shit. Like it's like not been in your awareness enough to the point where you could really transform it or even recognize it. And so that's how it's become so deep seated. And it's still kind of like you're going through a process of releasing this illusion, but that's subconscious too. Like it feels like all of it is kind of like whispers compared to the loud, noisy energy that you're in, if that makes sense. And it's asking for this to be brought up to the awareness so that these energies can have some some intentional help and effort in releasing these illusions that are limiting you, and really ushering in these new perspectives that are going to unlock this new version of you. Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups in reverse. So there's some really quick moving, very heightened energy, inspirations, and ideas that want to bust through for you. Brother, wake up. Brother. My dog's sleeping and she's starting to talk. Brother, you're dreaming. Brother, you're dreaming. Wake up, baby. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, these ideas are coming in hot. They're coming in fast. And they're coming in with a lot of passion. I feel like there's no, like, you can't miss it when it comes. So I feel like that's coming in on the other side of this releasing, this conscious releasing of the illusion that, like, I'm not enough, I can't do this. That's ready to come in when that release happens. And that, with that inspirational energy, is coming in this new version of yourself, this new unlock that's like a straight roadmap to abundance, to success, whatever that means and looks and feels like to you. And with the Ten of Cups in reverse, it's also in connection to some sort of wish fulfillment for you, and also this reward of love, of the heart space, of community, connectivity. It's all like a package deal. Like, I'm getting like this is like a snowball effect. This is a domino effect where when you unlock the first thing, it just sets off a chain reaction, and you're like, the more that you welcome that energy, the more you attract more of it, and it's gonna come through in all areas of life. That's what the Ten of Cups is about. It's like all areas are fulfilled. And with the Queen of Swords, I feel like there's a certain attunement to truth that you're really anchoring and possessing through this process. It's like you have crystal clear vision through this. Once you bring all this to your consciousness and it's like not in the subconscious anymore, it's like you see all. You like are someone who's very observant and you're very intelligent, and it's like you're really good at reading the room, and it's almost like a blindfold has been lifted through this sort of transformation that you're going through, where it's like so much was subconscious. And I think that could have been a result, especially with the Queen of Swords, like it could have been some sort of result of trauma that you've endured or experienced. Like the brain kind of filtered things for you or kind of pushed things down, and it made a lot happening on the subconscious level where you couldn't exactly see it. But through this releasing of illusions and these new inspirations coming through, it's like stirring up everything in a space where you can really see it all and to like name it and have clarity in all of it. Yeah, it's like your sword of truth cuts through all of the bullshit, all the illusions, everything that was limiting you, and you see the your like tunnel vision and the path ahead of you. This card just, I felt wanting to pop through. The Empress in reverse. It's like you are such a divine example of light. You are someone who is meant to be a role model to people. You're meant to be on some type of pedestal. Whether this is like, I mean, for some of y'all, you're meant to be famous or you're meant to be in some sort of spotlight. Not for everyone, but like, if not that, then like in the realm that you work in the world that you working. Like, you're meant to be seen, and you're meant to be this kind of even just in the people around you, like, there's a way that you can take up more space, and that you can really be the light that you are in your full capacity. Like, it's time to stop making yourself small. It's time to stop hiding and second guessing and viewing yourself as these like lesser versions of you. It's all illusion. It's all this devil card. Like, you are the Empress. You are someone with really voluminous, nurturing, divine, sacred energy. And it's like, the more that you can spread it and be it and illuminate that, the more you're inspiring others to occupy that same space, that same frequency. And on your road to doing that, people are going to try to shut you down. People are going to try to dim your light. It's like their ego, their competitive nature. It's like, it's intimidating to see someone with so much light and so much to offer and so much confidence in themselves. And people are going to react to that, whether they consciously intend to or not. And I feel like you've experienced a lot of this in your lifetime, and it's caused you to want to make yourself smaller. That's why the Empress is here in the reverse. There's something that's holding you back from fully embodying your Empress energy. And this is a really big message of like, you need to let go of these limits you've put around yourself. You need to embrace your full light. Brother, can you not snore in my video? Thank you. I'm sorry. My girl be snoring and talking in her sleep. I just gotta like wake that bitch up. Let's go deeper. Page of Wands. Yeah, it's like there's definitely a lot of creative energy moving, and this has been coming up in a lot of readings recently. I feel like collectively we're in this like era of creation and connected to our deep passions. Like, this is taking a lot of our intentional devotion and dedication at this time. I'm getting a message that like the obstacles that you're foreseeing, the hurdles that you're kind of like predicting, are not so threatening as they may look. Like, don't give them so much power. Don't give them so much space to fear or cause you to hesitate or doubt your path. Like, it's like, I'm getting like, it has nothing on you. It doesn't mean that obstacles won't arise, but it's like they don't have as much power over you as you may imagine they will. It's nothing that you can't work through. Four of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords, the Tower, and the Moon. So it's really critical for you to use your discernment and your use of selectivity at this time. And you're also leaving behind these patterns where you settled for just what was in front of you, what was offered to you. And you're really learning to, with the Four of Swords, move from this space of centeredness and clarity, and really exercising this tool of like, I don't have to take just what's in front of me. I don't have to take the cards that are dealt. I can choose to say no and signal to the universe, like, send me something higher, send me something more worth my while, more of my vibrational match, or even higher than where I'm at vibrationally. So I'm not staying stagnant, or I'm not going lower, I'm only going up. And that's what I'm getting off this tower. Like, this tower is a symbol of an aggressive transformation, so to speak. But with this, it feels like you're really just like uprooting these old ways of thinking and viewing and moving, and hitting the eject button, letting that go out the window. And you're moving into the moon, which is a space of unknown, and it's a space of really feeling things out moment by moment from a space of your subtler senses. And it's not trying to control so much, it's not trying to predict so much, it's not moving from the ego so much. It's really moving from this space of like, I don't know what's about to happen, I can't foresee how this is going to play out. All I know is that when this offer is made to me, it don't feel quite right. I don't need to go in deep and pinpoint or try to logistically understand why it doesn't feel right. I don't need a rhyme or a reason. I can just feel intuitively like this isn't my match. This isn't my path, my highest path. And then I energize the things that feel like an undeniable calling, an undeniable pull, and it feels synced up, it feels in alignment to me. And I don't need a rhyme or reason for that either. It's a feeling that I have, it's an intuition that I'm following. And so this tower to me is symbolizing like this uprooting of these frames of thinking that weren't serving you, and fully investing in your new tower of like your intuitive senses and your subtler compasses that you have. And this is really serving you at this time. And it's these new modalities that are really going to usher in this new version of yourself that has so much potential here. Like, it's crazy. Like, King of Pentacles and the Empress type of energy, like really, really balanced, harmonious, abundant, prosperous, like very full versions of yourself, very high versions of yourself. The Magician in reverse, Six of Wands, and the Sun in reverse. With the Six of Wands being the centerpiece, like this is a message of riding home to glory, riding home to success. It's kind of like it's locked in as long as you're moving from this type of compass right now, this intuitive compass. The Sun is the most positive energy of the tarot. It's very synonymous with King of Pentacles here in terms of like really full abundance and sense of fulfillment, and just like feeling like I am here doing what I was truly meant to do. I feel like I'm vibrating at a light, a magnitude that I couldn't have even imagined was possible for myself. And that's why it's in the reverse, is because up till this point it still has felt like something divided you from really believing this was possible for you, from really embodying this energy. It's like you felt like if you were to embody this energy before it was here, it would be fake, or it would be a lie of some sort. But it's like, no, you need to embody this energy as much as you possibly can to usher it into the physical. It's kind of like a fake it till you make it type of energy, but like it's so much realer, and it's so much you. It's more you than you are giving yourself credit for. Like, because you can dream it, because you can visualize it and see it, that's because it's like an integral aspect of you. It's still in the energetic realms maybe at this time. It's not quite physically anchored yet, but that's what you have to move through in order to bring it in, to anchor it into the physical. And the Magician is a reminder that you have the full power to do this. You have the full, you do create your destiny. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot more of this that you can tap into. And It's not anything that you need to do necessarily to like tap into it. It's more just about awareness and intention and a belief, a faith, a trust that you have this accessible to you. You're definitely going to have to shed and release these illusions first, because it's kind of just how the energy has to play out. Like, these things need space to come through. Like, it's like this space is being occupied by these illusions that you've held around yourself, and these frames of thinking that really limited you in the past and made you feel like these dreams weren't achievable, or you wouldn't even let yourself dream that high even. And these need to be pushed aside and released and let go of. And then once there's that vacancy, that open space, these new energies can come flowing in, and they're all lined up ready to go. So I'm gonna draw one more tarot. Queen of Pentacles, baby. She flew out. Like, I'm telling you, you have so much nurturing light about you that is meant to be shared. And it's like you're meant to be in this space where you're so abundant, you're so overflowing, and you can feel that energetically and see it materialistically. And you're in such a assured place of this abundance that you feel so free to share it and to like give it. And it's like you're not in a space of lack where I feel like I have to hold on to what I have, I can't share, I can't let it go. It's like, no, you feel how clicked in you are to this infinite channel. And once you're truly tapped into that, the more you can give, the more you can share as you're meant to. And then the more it becomes this like circulatory circuit. Like, the more you give, the more you receive. The more you receive, the more you give. Like, it becomes a really abundant, nurturing flow. And yeah, it's so much, there's so much fulfilling energy. There's so much light energy here. You're meant to be put on a pedestal of some sort. Yeah, I love to end the reading with that. Let's get a Priestess of Light Oracle deck card to really conclude the reading. What are our concluding energies for the sign of Aries? Translate this. Divine Feminine, magnetic, receptive power. Bitch, what did I just get done saying? Like, this is the Queen of Pentacles. It's, especially with how, like, the moon energy was giving me a lot of this. Like, there's so much power within your feminine senses right now. And don't attach that to gender, but that's, like, you know, your intuitive senses, your connection to the spirit realms, and to, your softer, quieter, subtler senses that are just going to take a little bit more listening to really attune to. And it's very much about receiving, becoming a magnet. And it's like once you can really embody this light energy, things just pull into you. You don't have to go out and chase nothing or force anything or try to control it. It's meant for you. It's being called into you. It's being magnetized into you, and you have that trust of it. You can feel it happening. So this is the journey that you're on right now. If these messages resonate with you, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email's in the description down below. You can shoot me an email. Namaste. The divine in me bows to divine in you.